Right, Fran, thanks for joining us. How's things?
Good, thank you. Yeah, all can be expected to be as well as considering the pandemic that's going on. But
Indeed, yeah.
good.
Well, it's good to have you here with us. So today you've got a few products for us, but we'll focus on each in turn. And I think let's kick things off with the ropes. So what have Mammut got coming out in spring summer 21 for us?
Okay, we've got two new ropes for spring summer. They are both the 9.5 Classic, but they're little additions to the 9.5 Classic. The 9.5 Classic's been around for the last year, but now we have a duodec version. So in the sheath of the rope, the weave pattern actually changes at halfway point. So when you're belaying or you're abseiling off or whatever you're doing, you know exactly when you've got to the halfway point when the pattern of the rope changes. So it's really an additional safety feature.
I know from personal experience, I've had the middle markers of various ropes over the years all wane and weather to the point of which you actually have absolutely no idea where the middle of your rope is anymore.
Yeah.
And so this seems like a really neat alternative to that.
Yeah, it's a great thing. It still has the halfway marks and the ink on it, but it's just an additional thing you can see. And it also gives the advantage of sometimes you go climbing, you want to swap which end of the rope you use each time you go out. So where's on the rope is even. So yeah, so you know 1 week you can climb on one end, 1 week you can climb on the other end.
It's interesting with 9.5 mil as well. You might have feedback on this, but when I started climbing, I felt like single ropes tended to be, say, 10.5 mil. And probably a few years before I started climbing, they were more like 11 mil. And it feels like every few years, bit by bit, rope diameters have just decreased to the point of which 9.5 actually now is like a really good balance, isn't it, in between weight and durability. And do you have any thoughts on that as well?
Yeah, well, when I started, it was 11 mil, and they just seem so fat now. But over the years, the diameters have come down. So yeah, the old Galaxies at 10.2, they were all great ropes, but now 9.5 and 9.8 is far more the norm. It's particularly sport climbing, reduces the weight. It also keeps the price down a little bit as well, which is always a good thing for a climber.
And do you say you've got another rope in the wings for us as well?
Yeah. It's the same rope, 9.5 Classic, but this one's the We Care. And what it is the sheath is made from all the ends of when they manufacture ropes. You obviously have yarns that are left over that can't be used. So what they do is they get all the leftover yarns, drop them onto the 9.5 Classic machine that weaves the rope, and the yarn comes out the sheath comes out in a multiple coloured sheath. So this is like making sure that we use all the product we can, so there's no waste. It reduces the waste of the rope.
One of the great shames actually of this Zoom format, Fran, is that we can't actually feel the product in our hands and actually see it in the flesh, but we've got the images attached, so it's good to get some feedback on these things, and I think that sounds like a great initiative.
And the good thing is they're slightly cheaper than the Classic, than the 9.5 Classic.
That's an added bonus again.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Well, thanks for taking us through the ropes. That's really, really great. And we'll catch up with another product soon.
Okay, cheers. Thank you.